This has been the most successful trick that I have used when working on big financial goals, like when I went from being in tens of thousands of rands worth of debt to now being debt free. And I'm using the same principle currently to go from having nothing set aside for my funeral to where I am currently, which is just under 18% of my funeral being saved for. And the trick is this: set yourself smaller milestones in your big goal. So there's lots of these big financial goals and they can be very, very overwhelming, and it's hard to keep motivated, whether that is having an emergency fund set aside, whether that is saving for your funeral, whether that is buying a house. These are huge goals. And so what I would recommend is breaking it down into smaller segments. As an example, let's say you wanted to have 10,000 Rand invested in shares. You could then break that down into 10% segments, which means every time you hit 1,000 Rand invested, you could do something small to celebrate. For me personally, I love food, so I always go with cake or pizza or some kind of treat to hit those different milestones. So you could do that at every 1,000 Rand, or you could do what I do. I celebrate when I reach 5% of my goal, 10% of my goal, 20%, 50%, and 100% of the goal. Whatever increments you choose, it gives you something small to look forward to, an incentive to keep on going, especially when you're dealing with such a big, monumentous goal. I hope that this adds value, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.